right, questions for Nas? This will be unmoderated, so go ahead, Christos.
Hey, Nassir, how are you?
Well, how you doing?
Great. Nassir, how big was last win against the Nets for you as a team? How big confidence booster for you was?
I mean, it was a really big win. They're a really good team, top in the East. So we're low on bodies, but we don't make no excuses. We haven't made any all year. We came out to play hard, play together, and got a big time win.
And there's a lot of speculation about the hustle plays. Would you like to make a statement? Would you like to make a comment about your hustle play, especially on Kyrie Irving?
I mean, it's basketball, man. I made a basketball play. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it was anybody else, it would have been no question. So, that's all I got to say on that.
Hey, Nassir, you guys, this is Aaron Fentress. You guys have been through a lot the last few weeks with all the different injuries and the COVID situation. But to start the year, you're 3-2 with, a lineup that's missing, arguably or easily the two best players. How have you guys been able to rise above all of these obstacles to play so well?
We've just been relying on each other. I think we've been doing a good job of playing together. Knowing that, kind of the odds are not in our favor, I think it's caused us to bond even tighter and have a larger chip on our shoulder. So we going out there, I think we playing harder. We playing more together, and I think showing out there in our performance.
Also, you're still a young guy, but you were a young guy scrapping for minutes for a while, and now you're playing with a lot of younger players than you and Trendon and CJ. How impressed have you been with how they've responded to their opportunities?
They've been great, man. I've had the opportunity, and I've been in their position. You know what I'm saying? Not really playing much and having to be lunged into a larger role suddenly. And I was just, even before this moment, telling them to stay ready, stay confident. I've been super proud of Trendon and CJ. Just how confident they're playing. Their energy, their hustle. I think it's done a good job, and it's given us a big lift in our time of need for sure.
Thanks.
Hey, Nassir, I'm curious if you've ever had any observations of the relationship between CJ Ellaby and Norman. Can you tell that they're friends?
Yeah, I definitely noticed that after last season. I noticed that they was together a lot, working out at the gym, and they were together in Vegas. And I noticed they have a lot of conversations. So I've definitely noticed the bond those two have.
And then recently, what have you noticed about CJ's game and why he's able to contribute lately?
I think, CJ, he's just done a good job of just, I think coming in, it just took him a process of learning how to be, a pro. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff being thrown at him. His transition period was way shorter than the average rookie. You know what I'm saying? He got drafted in like late November or something like that. And then, we started the season in December, you know what I'm saying? So he had to learn a lot on the fly. He didn't really have a lot of time to adjust. And I think, the biggest thing for him is just, he's playing with so much more confidence. I think that's the same thing with a lot of, young guys in the league is trying to, figure out where you measure up and, get comfortable and gain your confidence. And, over the last stretch of games coming to this year, I've seen each game him just getting more confident, more comfortable. And it's looking great. So I'm super happy and proud of him.
So Norm has been kind of a mentor to him. Is there a veteran on the team that was kind of a mentor to you?
No, not really.
Yeah.
When I say that, I don't mean I'm not saying that nobody was saying nothing to me. It just wasn't like
one guy.
I didn't have a guy. Everybody was just kind of like somebody would say something here and there, but nobody was really taking me under their wing because and honestly, I was so good at being professional. Like it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really much for nobody to say, you know what I'm saying?
You had it all figured out from day one?
I didn't have it all figured out. I'll say that I've been a pro before I was a pro. I'll say that.
Gotcha. That's fair. I want to ask you about Anthony. We all saw him emerge as a consistent scorer last season. Chauncey wanted him to become more of a playmaker, more of a true point guard. And these last 5 games, 38 assists. How have you seen his playmaking ability evolve?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys look back to even before the season, I was saying that he's getting better at that balance of being aggressive and, also being able to get his teammates involved. Everybody knows or should know at least by now that Anthony's a prolific scorer. And, the next level is, as a prolific scorer, getting all the attention, how do you get your teammates involved to keep the defense honest? And I think he's done a great job at that. Last night he had like 11 assists or something like that, which is it's just showing his development. But it's something that Ant has been intentional on and working on this entire season. He's had Dame, in his ear, helping him, giving him advice. Obviously, a Hall of Famer point guard in Chauncey coaching him and seeing the game, the right way. So you can definitely just see that growth starting to blossom in him.
What'd you think about that play he made? We got bumped in the air and threw it backward off the glass. Have you guys talked about that as the players? Congratulated him for that?
That's just one of those plays. Like when you nice, you just make shots like that. You just when you talented, you just stop shots like that just go in when you talented. So it was one of those spectacular plays where he was athletic enough to take the contact and spin in the air and just, he's just a natural scorer. He has a knack for hitting tough shots, and he got that one to fall.
Thanks.
Nassir, how big do you feel that is your progress as the season goes on, and how big is the impact of veteran players like Rocco and Nurkic on your game?
I think I've progressed pretty well throughout the season. Early on it was, I think I started the season well as well, but it was just adjusting to a new role, and now I'm kind of getting more comfortable, and as I'm playing, I'm more confident in what I'm doing on the court. So, I just want to keep building on that, keep trying to get better. Got a long way to go. In regards to Nurkic and Rocco, I think they've just done a good job of being our anchors defensively. Rocco has been everywhere on the court, on defense, helping everybody, getting steals, blocks, hitting shots the way we need him to. And Nurk he's been our focal point, with Dame, CJ, and Norm out. He's just been our focal point. We play a lot through him. He's commanded and controlled the games through the post. He's done a great job in our pick and roll coverages and just being that body in the paint that we need. So we rely on those guys heavily, and they've stepped up.
All right, we're gonna wrap there. Thanks.
All right, appreciate it.